Welcome to Moneybags, the show where this lot have been battling to grab themselves a fortune, quite literally. Every week, £1 million will travel down this very money belt. But who will get their hands on it? This is Moneybags. Hello and welcome to Moneybags. Now, Gerard took home £5,500 on the last show, and the rest of this week's players are already waiting for the chance to win some big money. So it's time to randomly select the two players in the first head-to-head battle. In pole position, it's Lizzie. Lizzie is a civil servant from Glasgow, and this is her first visit to the Money Belt this week. And she'll be up against Thierry. Thierry is a financial sales executive from Exeter, also a Moneybags first-timer. He'll be hoping to show the others what he's capable of today. Welcome to the show, Lizzie. Didn't get picked to play yesterday, so you had a chance to watch the others play. What did you learn about the game?
Well, I think the most important lesson that I learned was to keep an eye on Mikey and get a very good poker face. So, yeah.
Thierry.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What are your first impressions of the opposition?
Well, she seems ready.
She's brought her A-game already, hasn't she?
Yes, she has. So I'm just going to step back and make sure I do right.
All right, then. It's great to have you both here to play. Here's how the game works. £1 million has been split into 100 money bags, 20 of which have been selected to randomly come out today. You'll see a series of questions. You answer the questions by grabbing the bags you think are correct. If it's correct, you bag the cash and move into pole position. Grab a wrong one, you move to the back, and you're frozen out of the next bag. There are also some very special bags out there, good and bad. But more about those when we see them. Every round contains 5 correct bags across 2 questions. But you never know how many wrong bags we'll see. The player with the most money at the end of the head-to-head will go through to the triple header. If it's a tie, whoever finishes in pole position will be the winner. Right, there's big money at stake. Will we see that £100,000 bag come down the belt today? Who knows? Here's your first question. Things exactly divisible by 3. You're going to see a variety of descriptions of things. Pick up the ones that are clues to a number that is exactly divisible by 3. Let's look at the first bag. Highest number on a roulette wheel, divisible by 3. Lizzie leaves it. Thierry. What are you thinking, Thierry?
I'm not sure about this one, but I know there's a high number, so I'm going for it.
Is the highest number on a roulette wheel divisible by 3? Let's find out. £1,000 and a steal! That means you banked that £1,000. If Lizzie had any money, you could have stolen her highest value bag. 36 is the highest number on a roulette wheel. 36 divided by 3 is 12. OK? So, Thierry, you move from the hole into pole. Please take pole. Off to a flyer, Thierry. Off to a flyer. You're in pole position now. How you feeling?
Great, confident.
Yeah, you look... I mean, you look like you're having it.
Yeah.
Come on, let's have a look at the next bag. The full year England won FIFA World Cup. Divisible by 3. Thierry's left it. Lizzie, you've picked it up, but it looks like you didn't want to pick it up. So the full year England won the FIFA World Cup. What year is that?
Well, you've never shut up about it.
OK.
So I think it's 1966.
And can you divide 1966 by 3?
I think so, because 66 is divisible by 3.
OK, let's find out. No, it's not. England won the World Cup, you're right, in 1966. 1966 is not divisible by 3, Lizzie. So the worst part of that is you stay in the hole and you're frozen out of the next bag. Let's see the next bag. Books in the Chronicles of Narnia series. Thierry from the pole. Yeah. How many books are in the Narnia series for a start?
I believe there's 9.
Really?
Yes.
Let's take a look.
Let's have a look.
into bankrupt, Thierry. So that means you lose all of your money. There are 7 books in the Narnia series. 7.
I wasn't far off.
The 2 out were quite important, though. OK. What's worse than losing all your money is you lose pole position, you go into the hole and you're frozen out of the next bag. Lizzie, please take pole. Don't be downcast. Don't be disheartened. There is so much money to come down this money belt today. Let's have a look at the next bag. Pirates of the Caribbean films. Ooh, Lizzie.
Oh, no.
What is your problem with picking up that bag?
I thought there were 6, and then the minute I put my hands on the bag, I was like, oh, maybe there's 7.
Pirates of the Caribbean films. Are they exactly divisible by 3? Let's take a look. No! It's wrong, and it's a giveaway. Lizzie, you've got no money to give away, but you move to the end of the line and you're frozen out of the next bag. There are 5 Pirates of the Caribbean films in the series. OK, then, let's move on to the next bag. Number of calendar months beginning with J. OK, Thierry, talk me through the thought process.
3.
OK.
January, July, June.
OK, the number of calendar months beginning with J, are they exactly divisible by 3? Let's find out. £50,000! Boom, 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 boom! There are 3 months beginning with J. January, June, July. Divided by 3 is 1. How are you feeling, young man?
Great. Unbelievable, actually.
And Lizzie, you are back in the game. All right? And we're going to mix it up a little bit. We're going to have a new question. People who have an airport named after them. The Moneybags will show the names of well-known people. Grab a bag that features the name of someone who has an international airport named after them. All right, let's have a look at the first bag. Louis Armstrong. Has Louis Armstrong got an airport named after him? No. Lizzie from the hole, straight in.
I'm pretty sure that when I went to New Orleans, I'm pretty sure that was Louis Armstrong Airport.
Let's take a look. £1,000 at a steal! Oh my! So let me explain this. Lizzie, you get to keep your £1,000 you've just won, and you get to steal Thierry's highest value bag, which just happens to be £50,000. Bringing your total to £51,000, Lizzie. Yeah, you were right, Lizzie. Louis Armstrong Airport serves New Orleans. Lizzie, please take pole. Don't get downcast. There's so much money coming down this money belt today. Let's have a look at the next bag. Michelangelo. Oh, Lizzie's letting it go. Thierry, letting it go. Let's get right to it then. Has Michelangelo got an airport named after him? Let's have a look. No. There's a Leonardo da Vinci airport in Rome, but no Michelangelo. Let's move on to the next bag. Pope John Paul II. So you got an airport named after him. You've done it again, Lizzie. You picked it up and then put it on there.
I did.
All right, then. Bit of a gamble. Has Pope John Paul II got an airport named after him? Let's take a look. £4,000! Pope John Paul II has 2. Krakow in Poland and another in the Azores. Thierry, don't worry, you're still in the game, but that was the 4th correct bag of the round. So there's just 1 more left to come out. But remember, the order the bags come out is completely random, so we don't know how many wrong bags there are, if any. OK, let's have a look at the next bag, please. Muhammad Ali. Has he got an airport named after him? Lizzie's letting it go. It almost got past you, and all of a sudden, the final lunge. Why did it take you so long to pick up that bag?
Because I had to think, and then I thought, you know what, 7 states, possibly, in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, he's a hero.
He is, so, you know what, and also it's a gut instinct. I need that 55 or 50 back that she took from me. So, literally.
To get through to the next round, you are looking for the £100,000 bag, maybe, or a steal. So, Muhammad Ali, has he got an airport named after him? Let's have a look. Yes! £2,000! And a steal, Thierry! A steal! You steal Lizzie's highest value bag, which happens to be the £50,000 that she stole off you. It brings your total to £52,000, Thierry. Whoa! Muhammad Ali Airport says Louisville, Kentucky.
Exactly, 7 states.
So, with £52,000, Thierry is the winner. Unlucky, Lizzie. Don't worry, you're here all week and we'll be back next time for another chance to be randomly selected to play again. Let's hear it for Lizzie. But who will Thierry face in the triple header later in the show? Find out after the break. Man, that was lucky. Welcome back to Moneybags, where Thierry won the first head-to-head and takes £52,000 into the triple header. But it's time to find out who will be joining him. Randomly selected in pole position for the second head-to-head is Kelly. Kelly is an escape rooms game master from Leeds, and last time she played, she was knocked out on the final grab of their head-to-head. And she's facing Adam. Adam is a recruitment manager from Watford, and this is the first time he's been picked to play. OK, Adam, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Do you think Kelly has an advantage over you because she's played already?
She's definitely smarter than me, so she has an advantage over that. But you don't know what the question is, so bring it on.
OK, you know the rules. Let's see the first question. Films directed by Alfred Hitchcock. You'll see a series of film titles. You need to grab the films that were directed by Alfred Hitchcock. OK, let's have a look at the first bag. The Third Man, directed by Hitchcock. Kelly's left it. Adam has left it. All right, well, you've both left it. Let's have a look, shall we? The Third Man. Was it directed by Alfred Hitchcock? No, and it was a bankrupt. Well done for leaving that. The Third Man was directed by Carol Reed. So it's nice to get a bankrupt out of the way. Let's have a look at the next bag. To Catch a Thief. Is that a Hitchcock movie? Kelly doesn't think so. Adam thinks To Catch a Thief was a Hitchcock film. Is it directed by Alfred Hitchcock? Let's have a look. £25,000! Cary Grant and Grace Kelly starred together in the 1955 Hitchcock film To Catch a Thief. Adam, you pulled that one literally out of the bag, didn't you, hey? And you know something? It puts you in pole. Please say pole. Let's have a look at the next bag. Notorious. Is that a Hitchcock film? Adam doesn't think so. Kelly doesn't think so. Let's have a little look, shall we? Notorious. Was that directed by Alfred Hitchcock? Let's find out. Oh, £2,000. Notorious was a 1946 Hitchcock film starring Cary Grant and Ingrid Bergman. That's £2,000 that you've let slip between your fingers. Let's have a look at the next bag. Murder on the Orient Express. And, oh, Adam was going to go for that. Kelly's left it. Was that a little tactic, Adam, a little body swerve there?
I tried.
Should we take a look? Murder on the Orient Express. Was it directed by Alfred Hitchcock? Let's find out. No, and it was a bankrupt. The classic 1974 version of Murder on the Orient Express was directed by Sidney Lumet, but it was a bankrupt. You both let it go. OK, let's have a look at the next bag. Marnie. Hitchcock film, Marnie? Adam, that was a strong grab as well. You look fairly convinced.
To be honest, I couldn't tell you if it was Alfred Hitchcock, but I suppose we're going to find out, aren't we?
Well, let's not keep you in suspense any longer. Let's have a look. £4,000 and a steal! Tippi Hedren and Sean Connery starred in Hitchcock's Marnie in 1964. Adam, it brings you up to £29,000. You had a steal as well. Unfortunately, Kelly has got...
You can have my nothing.
Thank you.
She's got no money to steal. More importantly, you're still in pole position. And let's just mix it up and go to a new question. Correct facts about the letter P. You're going to see some facts relating to the letter P. Grab the money bag if you think the fact is correct. Let's have a look at the first bag. P has a face value of 4 points in Scrabble. Oh, Adam's left it. Kelly's gone for it. Kelly, were you visualising the Scrabble board there?
Yeah, I was. And I think it is around about 4.
Does it have a face value of 4 points in Scrabble? Let's find out. No! And it's a giveaway. P is worth 3 points, not 4.
Told you it was
Scrabble.
around about 4.
Roundabout's not good enough. It was a giveaway, but unfortunately, Kelly, you have no money to give away at the moment, but you are frozen out of the next bag. OK, let's have a look at that next bag. P is the chemical symbol for phosphorus. Adam. Oh, Adam, you didn't have to take that, you know. Why have you gone for it?
I've just got a feeling it is, but I just turned around and I don't know if it is now.
Yeah, I saw you turn around and look at Elvira. She's not allowed to help, you know. You should have turned around and looked at Elvira before you picked it up. You know? Is P the chemical symbol for phosphorus? Let's find out. £2,000! £2,000! Adam, it puts you on £31,000. Kelly, you are now back in the game, but I need to tell you, that was the 4th correct bag of the round. So there's just one more left to come out. OK, next bag, please. The only month with P in the name is April. Oh, Adam's gone for it. Adam, you've got £31,000. You're in pole. But this could be very, very costly, you know. It could be a giveaway.
I know it's wrong.
You know it's wrong?
September.
OK, look, well, we know it's wrong. So we just got to hope if it's not a bankrupt or a giveaway. Is that true? Let's find out. No, it's wrong! It's wrong! But Adam, you dodged one there, mate. You dodged one there. It's wrong. It does mean you lose pole position, you go into the hole and you're frozen out of the next bag. OK, then let's look at the next bag. Adam, you're frozen out, you can't play. P is polo in the NATO phonetic alphabet. Kelly's let it go. Adam was frozen out. What is P in the phonetic alphabet, then?
Peter?
Papa.
Let's find out what it is. P is for polo in the NATO phonetic alphabet. Is it really? No. Adam was correct. Adam shouted out Papa, not polo, of course. So, Adam, you are back in the game, and Papa's got a brand new bag coming down right now. Very good. Oh, yes. P is the 16th letter of the English alphabet. Oh, Kelly. Are you confident?
Yes.
Are you?
No.
OK, then. We'd really like to see you in the triple header, but, you know, you're not going to get there unless it's £50,000 or a steal.
Yeah.
P is the 16th letter of the English alphabet. Is that true? Let's find out. £1,000! You get £1,000, Kelly, but it's too little and it is too late. So with £31,000, Adam, you are the winner! There's just one more place to fill in the triple header. So who's in the next head-to-head? Well, in pole position, it's Naomi. Naomi is a customer service assistant from Harrogate, and she's had to wait patiently for her first chance to play. And she's up against Wendy. Wendy is a payroll assistant from Bolton, and she only managed to grab one correct bag in her last game, so she'll be hoping to do better today. Naomi, welcome to Moneybags.
Thank you, lovely to be here.
How relieved are you to finally get picked to come down here and play?
Oh, I couldn't wait, honestly. Yeah.
Here's your first question. Authors' debut novels. You'll see the titles of well-known novels. Pick up the ones that were the author's first published novels. Let's have a look at the first money bag. White Teeth. Naomi. All right, Naomi, so got a feeling that White Teeth is a debut novel, is it? Let's find out. £5,000! White Teeth was Zadie Smith's debut novel. Well done. You got some money in the bank. You got £5,000. Let's have a look at the next bag. Dracula. Is that a debut novel? Oh, Naomi's letting it go. Wendy. Oh, Wendy. Dracula. Was that an author's debut novel? Let's take a look. Oh. No, it wasn't. And it was a bankrupt. Bram Stoker's first book wasn't Dracula. It was The Snake's Pass. It was a bankrupt, Wendy, but you've got no money at the moment. But you are frozen out of the next bag. OK, let's move on to the next one. The Da Vinci Code, just for you, Naomi. The Da Vinci Code. Oh, she snapped that one. If this is a giveaway or a bankrupt, then you lose that money. The Da Vinci Code. Was it a debut novel? Let's take a look. No, and it's a bankrupt. It's a bankrupt. It means you lose all your money. Dan Brown's first published novel was Digital Fortress, not Da Vinci Code. So, Naomi, that puts you back to zero. Wendy, please take pole. So, Naomi has got no money and can't play this bag. Let's have a look at that bag. Sense and Sensibility. Is that a debut novel? Wendy. You looked fairly confident then, but then you looked at me as if to say, am I right? Am I right? I don't know.
Oh, is it Jane Austen? I think, somebody like that.
Yeah? Sense and Sensibility. Is it an author's debut novel? Let's find out. £25,000! Sense and Sensibility was Jane Austen's debut novel. Oh, my good gosh. That's £25,000, a sizable sum of money. How'd you feel, Wen?
Can't tell you. I'm so excited.
25 grand, I would be. So, Naomi, you are no longer frozen out. You're back in the game. Let's see if we can get some money out of this money bag. Carrie. Is that a debut novel? Wendy doesn't know, doesn't think so. Ooh. Carrie, let's find out if Carrie is a debut novel. Let's have a look. £3,000! Stephen King's debut was Carrie. All the way back in 1974, it was a Stephen King novel.
OK.
Naomi, it does mean that you can now take pole position. Well, Wendy is in the lead, but Naomi has just taken pole position. Which one will go through to the triple header? We'll find out right after this break. Welcome back to Moneybags, where Naomi and Wendy are hoping to win themselves a place in the triple header. Naomi has banked £3,000, but in the lead with £25,000 is Wendy. Let's get straight on with the next question. Things that were achieved first by a woman. Pick up things that were achieved by a woman before they were achieved by a man, or that have yet to be achieved by a man. Okay, let's get on to the first bag. Won 4 acting Oscars. Won 4 acting Oscars. Naomi's Let It Go. Wendy's Let It Go. So was a woman the first to win 4 acting Oscars? Let's find out. £10,000 and a steal. Katharine Hepburn is currently the only person to have won 4 acting Oscars. I have to tell you, we've seen 4 correct bags in this round, so there's only 1 left. All to play for. Let's see the next bag. Won the X Factor. Who won the X Factor first? Naomi says no. Wendy's got a little grin on her face. Why are you grinning, Wendy?
I love the X Factor.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, and I'm sure it was Steve Brookstein that was the first, I think.
OK. So did a woman win the X Factor before a man? Let's find out. No. You were so right, Wendy. Steve Brookstein was the winner of the first series in the year 2004. All right, let's move on to the next bag. Flew solo across the Atlantic Ocean. You know, this could be the last bag, and you hope it is £25,000 or a steal. Let's find out. No! And it's a bankrupt. It means you lose that £3,000, Naomi. The first was Charles Lindbergh. Oh. Which means, Naomi, you move to the end of the line and you're frozen out of the next question. Wendy, please take pole. Naomi, you can't play this bag. Let's see the next bag. Awarded 2 Nobel Prizes. Was a woman awarded 2 Nobel Prizes before a man? Naomi can't play. Wendy's Let It Go. Was a woman awarded 2 Nobel Prizes before a man? Let's find out. Yes, it was £3,000 and a steal. Marie Curie was the first person to be awarded 2 Nobel Prizes. She won for chemistry and physics. Wendy, with £25,000, you are the winner, and you take your place in the triple header. Bad luck, Naomi. Don't worry, you will be back next time, hoping to be picked again randomly to play. Cheers, Naomi! So Wendy will face Thierry and Adam to decide who will play today's final. Let's see how they line up in the triple header. Randomly selected in pole position, it's Thierry! In second position, it's Wendy! And at the end of the line, it's Adam. Thierry, you got 52 grand, but you got that £50,000 bag, the biggest bag in play.
Yes.
Are you worried about that being stolen, mate?
I am, but I'm going to play it safe, good and tactical.
Same rules as before, and whoever grabs the most cash at the end of the round will play to win it all in today's final. Here's your first question. Animals that are native to Australia. You'll see the names of different creatures. You need to pick up the ones that naturally occur in the wild in Australia. To be clear, they don't need to be native only to Australia. Some might be native to Australia and other countries. Let's have a look at the first bag. Galah. Is that native to Australia? Thierry's Let It Go. Wendy, from the hole, has gone for that. What's a galah?
Do you know, there's something in my head that's maybe something off Neighbours or something where somebody's called somebody a big galah.
A flaming galah?
Yeah, see? That sounds good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, Wendy, we're going to find out now. Let's have a look. £1,000! The galah is a bird of the cockatoo family, native to Australia. So, Wendy, it gives you another £1,000, takes your money up to £26,000, but more importantly, it puts you in pole. Wendy, please take pole. So, Thierry, you still got £52,000, so you're in the lead money-wise, but you are no longer on pole. Let us look at the next bag. Mongoose. Is that native to Australia? Wendy says no. Thierry. Oh, now, Adam, did you pick that up because
No.
Thierry was going to pick it up? No.
No, I was going to pick up from the beginning. I can't picture what it is, but I've just heard it so much, and I'm just hoping that it was when I was in Australia.
This could really change your game if this is right.
It could.
Mongoose, is it native to Australia? Let's have a look. No. A mongoose is a small carnivorous mammal found mainly in Africa, but also in southern Asia and southern Europe. Remember, they fight snakes.
When I was in Asia.
It was when you were in Asia. You were in Asia as well.
Yeah. Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos.
He's a star.
Adam, unfortunately, that was a wrong answer, and you are frozen out of the next bag.
Yeah.
Animals that are native to Australia. Platypus. Wendy has gone for it. Thierry, oh, you were hovering, weren't you, mate? You were like that, you were like that. Wendy, you've gone for platypus. Why have you gone for that?
Because I saw him hovering.
Now, he could have been throwing you a bum steer.
I know.
You know what I mean? Because these guys have got it all tactically sussed, you know that?
I know.
So you don't know yourself.
No.
You're hoping for big money. At the moment, you're in third place in the money stakes. Platypus. Is it an animal that is native to Australia? Let's find out. £100,000, Wendy. The biggest bag in the game, Wendy. It's taken you to 126,000. A platypus is an egg-laying duck-billed mammal found in Tasmania and eastern Australia. Don't faint on me.
I'm going to forget it now.
Thierry, are you regretting giving Wendy the clue there?
Wow.
It's backfired now, hasn't it?
Massively.
Wendy, you're on £126,000. How does that make you feel?
Almost speechless.
Oh,
And that's the first.
the trick now, Wendy, is keeping hold of that. Well, we're halfway through the triple header. Wendy has just grabbed the £100,000 bag. Will she be able to keep hold of it? Find out after this break. Welcome back to Moneybags. One of these players is just minutes away from playing in today's final. Well, they'll try and take home all the money they've grabbed today. Let's get straight on to the next question. People call David. You're about to see a series of descriptions that describe a famous person or several famous people. If someone fitting that description has the first name of David or Dave, pick it up. Let's have a look at the first bag. Real name of a member of U2. Is one of U2 called David? Oh, Wendy, taking full use of pole. That £100,000 bag's given her extra bit of confidence and swagger, hasn't it? Why have you gone for that, then?
That's one I know. It's one of my favourite bands.
OK.
And The Edge is known as... His real name is Dave Evans.
Wow, well, if you know, you know, don't you? If you know, you know. And then she went, I think. There's a member of U2 called David. Let's find out. £3,000. David Evans is the real name of The Edge. You were right. Wow, Wendy. You're now on £129,000. You are running away with this game. Let's look at the next bag. a Turner Prize winner. One of them called David. Wendy's leaving it. Thierry doesn't want to know. Adam lets it pass beneath his nose. Should we find out? It was a giveaway. David Shrigley and David Tremlett have been nominated, but no David has ever won the Turner Prize. So, wow. Let's have a look at the next bag. Manchester United manager in the 2010s. One of them called David. Wendy's left it. Thierry has gone for it. From the hole, comes out. Do you think you've got one in the back of the net there, Thierry?
I think I've got one. David Moyes.
You think it's David Moyes? Well, hey, look, a lot of the crowd there are agreeing with you. Are you not worried here at all?
No.
Wendy, are you worried?
Yes.
Because if this is right,
Yeah, I know.
and he gets a steal, Wend. Oh. Thierry was a Manchester United manager called David in the 2010s. Let's find out. £2,000 and a steal! It's a steal, which means you banked the £2,000, Thierry, turning you up to £54,000. You get to steal one of your opponent's highest value bag. Which one you going to steal?
Wendy.
He's going to steal your bag, Wendy. You're right about David Moyes, manager in 2013, sacked in 2014. Thierry, you're on £154,000 and you go to pole position. Oh, my, this game. I need to let you know that was the 4th correct bag for this triple header. There's only one more to come out. But are there any wrong bags back there? Here's the next money bag. Ex-Prime Minister who wrote memoir, A Journey. Thierry leaves it alone, doesn't want to know. Wendy doesn't want to know. Adam doesn't want to know. Well, did an ex-Prime Minister called David write a memoir called A Journey? Let's find out. Oh! It was a giveaway. Tony Blair wrote A Journey. David Cameron's memoir is called For the Record. So well done avoiding that, Thierry. Let's have a look at the next bag. Best Director Oscar winner since 1980. Any called David? Thierry's left it. Wendy's gone for it on £29,000. Didn't want to give Adam a look in just in case he nabbed it.
Oh,
what were you thinking, Wendy?
I can think of one, is he David Lean or something like that?
You do not want this to be a bankrupt, Wendy.
Don't.
You want it to be a steal. As a Best Director Oscar winner since 1980, being called David, let's find out. No, it's a bankrupt! It's a bankrupt. David Lean won in the 60s, who we talked about, but there's been no Best Director winner named David ever since. Wendy, you've gone from having 129 grand to being bankrupt. To add insult to injury, you move to the end of the line and you are frozen out of the next bag.
Oh.
It's been a roller coaster for you, Wendy, hasn't it?
Just a little.
I know, but don't lose heart.
No.
It can change. It can change like that. Let's move on to the next bag. Father of the biblical King Solomon. Oh, this is like either incredibly brave or incredibly foolhardy.
King David.
You think it's King David?
I think it's King David.
You think it's King David?
Yeah. David and Goliath, King David. That's it.
How confident are you?
80%.
That means 20% you're not confident. Is David the father of the biblical King Solomon? Let's find out. £1,000! £1,000. Who is the David of David and Goliath. So that was the last correct bag. Thierry, you are today's finalist, and you'll be now in with a chance of winning a massive £155,000. Bad luck, Adam and Wendy, but you will be back next time, hoping to be picked to play again. So can Thierry take all those money bags home? Let's find out as we play Moneybags the Final. Today, £245,000 travel down the money belt. And Thierry, you grabbed a staggering £155,000 of it. I mean, did you always believe you could win this?
Yes, confidence is key, and my tactics worked down a treat, so yeah. But I'm not cool right now, trust me.
There's an awful lot of money on the line. £155,000. What would you spend it on?
Oof, good question. I'd take my mum on holiday.
And then what would you spend it on? You'd have a lot left over.
Yeah, so my best friend is about to have a kid. As a godparent, hopefully I will be. Little pressure there for them. Spend something nice for them as well.
Thierry, you know what I admire about you? You haven't talked about yourself. You're a very generous, giving young man, aren't you?
That's right. There's enough. There's enough for me as well, of course.
OK.
Yeah.
What would you get yourself?
I'd probably two things. Invest in Arsenal, make sure that they buy some players. And also buy myself a nice little car.
OK. If you're ready, let's play Moneybags the Final. Now, Thierry, the £155,000 has been split across 4 money bags of increasing value. You now face 4 questions in order to take home the lot. For each question, you'll have a choice of 2 bags. One's correct and contains some of your money. The other's wrong and contains a bankrupt, sending you out of the game with nothing. Grab the correct bag on question 1. It contains 10% of your money, £15,500. The correct bag on question 2 takes you up to £31,000. Grab the correct bag on question 3 and you'll have half your money, which is £77,500. And the final bag has the rest of your cash. So grab it to win the entire £155,000. OK? You ready to see the first question?
Ready.
Come on. Food that grows on trees. You'll see the names of 2 popular snacks. You need to pick the one that grows on trees. Remember, the correct bag is worth £15,500. Grab the wrong bag and you will be bankrupt. Let's see the first 2 bags. Peanuts or walnuts? Peanuts or walnuts? Thierry, you've gone for the peanut option. What you thinking behind that?
Nah, walnuts grows on trees.
Walnuts grows on trees. But you've gone for peanuts.
Got confused in the midst of it.
We don't know, though, mate. You know, I mean, if you're correct, you'll have £15,500. But if you're wrong, you will be bankrupt and you will leave with nothing. Do peanuts grow on trees? Let's find out. No! Peanuts form in clumps underground. Walnuts grow on trees. Oh, Thierry. Man, how you feeling?
Gutted, but hey, it's all part and parcel of the game.
I'm gutted for you. Let's hear it for Thierry. Sadly, Thierry couldn't take home any of the money bags today. There's still a huge £545,000 back there, ready to travel down this money belt. But who will grab it? They'll all be with me. Why don't you join us? This is Moneybags. Oh, Thierry.